there's a very interesting debate catching fire recently with the riots going on in LA and soon to be Chicago and other places around the country. There's this debate, a question or question that drives debate. Why are African Americans out on the front lines of the protests with Latinos, with Mexicans and such? And I'm praying that we are very careful with this question and the response to the question.
Once y'all get over the fact that it's not a race thing, because there's only one race, and that is the human race. And if you guys want to continue to put us in separate teams, then we are never going to fix the problem.
You guys put yourselves in a separate race from us. Hispanics, Latinos have always made it clear that they are not the blacks. Me no black, me no black, me no black. What about Native Americans? The so-called Native Americans? Y'all actually look a lot alike, to be quite honest. How come you ain't calling on them? Aren't they a minority? Asians are not a minority. Like, the math just is not mathing with this one. You know what it is? What it all boils down to? What people never want to admit is that Black American people have always fought, and we have always prevailed. No matter if y'all want to say we on the bottom or what, we got ourselves out of shackles. It was not just because some white man one day woke up and said, oh, I think I want to let my slaves free. I think I want to let go of my free labor. Clearly, that was not the case, because look at what followed with Jim Crow. But instead of calling on us, why don't you call out the people that's actually doing these things to you? White people have helped us too to fight during the civil rights movement, more so than Latinos and Hispanics. Like, let's just keep it real. What do y'all want us to do? That's it. Let me ask, what do y'all want us to do? For the ones that keep saying, where's the black people? What exactly do y'all want us to do?
Watching what's happening in LA right now as a black woman is like one of the things, that we kept talking about when the election first went down is that, you know what, this just is not our lesson to learn. It's not our lesson to learn. But I feel like our lesson as black women, our lesson to learn is how to let other people learn the hard way without intervening. Because some people just need to learn the motherfucking hard way. And we're witnessing that right now with the fact that the fucking National Guard has been fucking deployed to the streets of Los Angeles against the wishes of the governor.
See, I'm at work right now, but I had to go ahead and make this video because a lot of y'all got the game fucked up completely. Let me go ahead and say a few things about this LA riot shit and the Hispanics and the black. A lot of y'all are so fucking confused and ill in the brain, and it's fucking sad. Literally. I need to just go ahead and start saying that y'all just don't like Mexicans. Just go ahead and say it. Because y'all bitches beating around the bush and keep saying, they didn't fight with us, and then they are doing this, and they're doing that. What the fuck is up with y'all on this tit-for-tat ass shit? Like, this shit is weird and corny as fuck. At the end of the day, I'm human and black immediately after that. Immediately after that. And I'm gonna always fight for black people first. But at the end of the motherfucking day, at the end, the people that y'all feel so fucking strongly about, y'all saying, oh, they messing up neighborhoods and they're doing this and they're coming in and doing this and who's gonna do... You guys are fucking filled with hate and it's disgusting. You bitches need to get a fucking grip. A reality check needs to be fucking put upon y'all bitches. Bad. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to just stand up for what the fuck is right. If y'all feel like they didn't do something for y'all, why the fuck can't y'all just be fucking... Wait, this is the thing that's really getting me. Why the fuck do half of y'all bitches don't have no fucking integrity? The word of the motherfucking day is gonna be integrity. Where the fuck is you bitches' integrity at? Where's your humanity at? At the end of the fucking day, how the fuck are y'all mad at Hispanics coming here across borders? I understand it is a lot of it's a lot of Mexican families moving in at one time. I do understand what everybody's saying, but at the end of the day, it's a way to go about things on both sides, yes, but there's a way to go about things. Ooh, I'm getting riled up. Hold on. The story is y'all feeling like how Mexicans didn't come and fight the fight with us. When I was at the motherfucking protest in LA, I went to 3, and I'll show y'all the videos if y'all need it. So My thing is, plenty of the motherfucking people that was out there were fucking Mexican. There was a lot of Mexicans out there, white people, fucking Asian. It was a lot of people out there. You bitches are so fucking corny because at the end of the motherfucking day, none of y'all bitches that's on the internet went to no fucking protest. Black protest, an Asian protest, Indian protest. None of y'all bitches were at any motherfucking protest. But y'all feel so strongly about this one because you bitches are racist. Just go ahead and fucking admit it. Lame ass motherfuckers.
I'll be completely honest, I'm conflicted about this whole where are black people at during the LA protest thing, because I was outside during the 2020 protest. There were a lot of Mexicans there. And we should know as black people that whenever they're attacking a different minority group, they're going to attack us next. Well, they've attacked us first, but you can get what I'm trying to say. Not to mention that ISIS trying to get Haitians, they're trying to get people people that are from the continent of Africa and a whole bunch of stuff like that. But also, I made a video that went pretty viral on Mexican Twitter asking them who their activists were, and a lot of them told me to mind my business. And a lot of them do say the N-word a lot. And when you beg them to stop, they attack you. And a lot of them did vote for Trump. So I'm in the middle. I don't know which side to really lean towards, because I want to see everybody free. But I am tired of every time people are in trouble, they look at us for help. Like, this whole thing is confusing.
I'm getting tired of seeing a lot of people blatantly say and group a whole bunch of Latinos in one monolithic group saying that they voted for this. I understand where you're coming from, but using nuance and making it seem that everybody wanted this who is Latino is really irresponsible. It's like grouping a whole bunch of other people and saying that they're all fucked up because maybe half of them chose to make a bad decision. See, this happen all the time. We know for a fact you don't like when people be grouping y'all into specific groups, acting like that's how all y'all are. We need to quit doing this dilly-dallying, being very broad about people who are Latinos who voted for the shit that's going on. It's not all of us. It was clearly not 100%. And it's even worse when people start coming after people who live in states that are the majority red. It's almost like y'all are saying, well, fuck all the other people. How much better does that make you? I understand your anger and your frustration, but we gotta stop with the nuances and stop grouping everybody in a big ass.
As somebody who was physically there yesterday in the protests in downtown LA, I think it is very important to note that what you're seeing on the media is not truthful. Everybody was coming from a place of love and community. There were songs being sung, there was snacks and food and masks being passed out as the tear gas was coming. There was waters being passed out to everybody in the heat. There were people that were giving information to each other. Hey, these people are over here. Hey, they're shooting from the buildings up here. Hey, they're gonna move in on us in 5 minutes. Hey, they're planning to make loud noises to scare us. And everybody was having a common goal. Everyone just wanted to get the National Guard out of downtown LA. They want to stop these ICE raids. They want to stop the violence. They want to stop innocent people being taken from their family. Most of these people were here in support of people that they are families with, people that could not be there because of their situation. They continued to chant with their arms up and say that they just want peaceful protests, say that they want no violence, that they want nothing negative to happen. They just want their voices to be heard.
If you are going protesting, I cannot stress this enough. You need to document everything, both videos and photos. I'm speaking from experience. This is me in May of 2020, right after the protest for George Floyd, when the riots broke out on Fairfax Avenue in Los Angeles. And after the protest, I was there when all of the havoc started, and as you can see from these photos, notice the skin color of everyone in the photos? Notice the lack of black people. I took this photo of people breaking into Flight Club, the most popular shoe store in Los Angeles, while standing right here in front of my shop because Flight Club was only 2 doors down. And notice the people breaking in. Notice the lack of black people. Even though the narrative was that black people were the ones who were doing the looting. And even with the narrative of the National Guard didn't do anything other than come in and make it feel like there was something to have opposition against. Again, I could tell you as someone who was a business owner who had to defend a shop from 6 different attempts at looting, including people who ran at me with a hammer by myself unarmed, because even though police were there and even after the Army National Guard got there, they did not do a single thing to help any of the businesses or business owners whatsoever.
And Brown were one. We know that. Like, true people of the community know that black and brown go together. But to the few that have chosen to take this opportunity to take a negative stance on us, let me remind you that we're fighting the same fight that you fought years ago.
I think this is the time for you to kind of not try to pinpoint the fact that black people are not trying to stand with you, because you're now making it black people don't want to stand with what's going on in LA with the Hispanic community. No, it's not that. It's that black people realize that, oh, you know what? We're not respected, we're not valued, we're not cherished by the Hispanic community. And I'm not saying that all Hispanic people are like this, but majority of them have shown that they do not like black people. So I could understand why a lot of black people choose not to say anything.
Now, the black and the brown community, we need to come together, and we need to remember that.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
This effort to get black people not involved with unified political struggle is one that serves white supremacy. The ICE raids that are happening in LA right now are symptomatic of a bigger problem of white supremacy, and white supremacy anywhere is a threat to everyone, everywhere. So if you're deciding to sit this one out because your black face on white supremacy didn't win an election, you were never with us to begin with and are just looking for an easy outlet to blame in immigrants. You justify your own inaction when you don't really do anything except vote every 4 years anyways, while at the same time trying to isolate black people as if we haven't had racial solidarity in the past. Also, we're easier to exploit by white supremacy and capitalism. And the gag being they deporting black people too. But what the fuck are y'all really doing? Sitting out is a fucking privilege. Frankly, black people can't afford to take. Oh, but there's some people who are anti-black in the Mexican movement. Bro, there are black people who are anti-black in the black movement. Don't get to pick and choose what justice is justice. Either you're with us or you're not.
Whew. This one is heavy and honestly a little uncomfortable. But it's a real conversation happening on TikTok right now. On TikTok, we see a lot of Latinos in LA calling out black people for not showing up to protest with them. And in response, some black folks are saying flat out, it's not our fight. Now, on the surface, that might sound cold. But let's be real. There's generational pain and tension behind that statement. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that black communities have spent decades protesting, fighting, showing up, not just for themselves, but for everybody. And when the tables turn, many of us have noticed that support hasn't always been mutual. Some are saying, when we were marching for George Floyd, where were you? When we called out police brutality or systemic racism, who stood with us? So now that the Latino community is facing its own set of injustices, some black folks are hesitant, not because they don't care, but because they're tired of one-sided solidarity. At the same time, though, there's a bigger picture here. Division only helps the systems that keep all of us down. And while it's fair to feel the way we feel, we also have to ask, are we feeding more division? Or are we finally ready to have the hard conversations and build real unity? Because if we really want change, for any of us, it's going to take more than standing on opposite sides of the street. What do y'all think? Is this just hurt talking, or is this a deeper issue we need to unpack as communities of color? Please do not forget to subscribe and give this video a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.